Welcome, everyone. I hope you can all hear me well. That's great. And welcome with a new portal of information, a live channeling twice a month with the full moon and the new moon. And today we have arrived at a super new moon in Gemini. And I already checked in with the Council of Light, and they showed me these wonderful images, which reminded me of an old cartoon from the Dutch television, which was called the Troetelbeertjes. I don't know how to translate that in English, but it was like a cartoon on television where bears rubbed their belly and magic came from their bellies. So prepare for a magical ride with this new moon transmission. But before we start, I would love to announce that we have some new dates to meet me live and to ask me any questions with the light fields with Lou. So if you would love to join and ask your question live, on the 5th of July, you can meet me at the Healing Festival. Or on the 31st of August, we are in Erichem, which is in Noord-Brabant. And on the 28th of September, we are in Zaltbommel. And the 8th of November, we are in Echten, which is in Drenthe. At this moment, we only have locations in the Netherlands, but that doesn't mean we would love to come abroad. So who knows? But let's start with this new transmission. And this is a very light frequency. So let your body be relaxed. So if you prefer to sit, make sure that your sitting bones are touching the ground, that your spine is straight, but also relaxed. Or if you prefer to lay down, just make sure that your spine, or as the Council of Light says, your antenna, is straight, but your body can just relax. Or if you prefer to listen back to this recording while walking in nature, that's always a great idea. So I'm tuning in with the Council of Light. While you relax your body and prepare yourself for some incoming positives, because this light frequency download is remembering you that all your dreams can come true. Dear humans, your planet is going through massive clearing at this moment. So our human bodies are letting go of old structures which were blocking you and kept you in the old form. So this clearing new moon is quite strong for your body. So when your body is clearing, just remember to be grateful, because the high frequency of gratefulness is making this process of clearing easier. So I know this is a lot we ask, but the upcoming 2 weeks, we are going to ask you to let in life. So just allow yourself to breathe and to relax. tuning inwards, allowing your heart to receive. This new moon is giving you the confirmation that you are absolutely ready to start from a point of passion. The upcoming 2 weeks is a great timing to make new decisions. And we fully understand that you ask us, are you sure everything is possible what I want? And we are very enthusiastic because on global level, there are huge breakthroughs in allowing in the possibilities that all your dreams can come true. We would love to explain a little bit more why this is happening right now. When you look at your planet, Earth, at this moment, you can look at Earth from two perspectives. Like we have announced before, a perspective from now the old world and a perspective from the new world. And the last 2 weeks, the confrontation between both worlds were being played out quite strongly on your planet. And on a global level, humans have decided to choose a higher frequency. To vibrate peace instead of war. And to embody the peace frequency even stronger on your planet. So we are very excited because new groups are forming, making new plans to create the new Earth from a new and loving perspective. So for everyone who is still watching the news, letting in all the dark messages about the war, we would love to balance out that also the new plans of the creation of the new Earth are in full force. To experience life on Earth from a different perspective is to shift focus inside yourself first. And we fully understand that being incarnated in the human body on a planet like Earth, there is so much distraction. Therefore, we ask of you to channel your own truth first before you start the day. A morning meditation, allowing yourself to tune into your own frequency first, is allowing you to feel your own creativity source coming from within. Allowing your own truth to reach your own awareness is where the magic happens in the belly. From our dimension, we look like the earth can be perceived from the mind frequency or the heart frequency. It's still the same planet, but your perspective of your experience will be totally different. Let us remind you, you have no control over others. You cannot control what's happening inside the world. But you can contribute by tuning inwards to your own frequency first. Can I embody the peace frequency from within? With an open heart, and sensitive view. And the line downloads coming in are helping you to remember that you are one of the builders of the new earth. How small or large your contribution is, everyone is building on a new earth. And especially the upcoming 2 weeks, there is the opportunity to receive new ideas of your own creation. These ideas can be small, but remember, every small step of change, while bringing your heart with this change, will give a ripple effect of the whole. So this portal of information is bringing in a lot of positivity. and hope for the future of your planet. Everyone is contributing. A wonderful reminder that you are part of the whole. And parts of these downloads are the most easy to check in to when you are not yet influenced by the outside world. So we would love to repeat that the upcoming 2 weeks, we ask of you to check in with yourself first. To experience how is my own frequency. And can I make the shift first inside myself before I get confronted with the outside world? Why is this such an important step? More and more conflict will be shown on your news. New decisions have been made to support the war. But like every wonderful balance on your planet, new decisions will also be made by you. Let's first tune inwards and prioritize our own frequency first. What do I resonate to the world? Yes, we fully understand your question in this light field, so we will answer it because it's quite important to know for everyone. We are not saying you must always vibrate in the highest frequency possible. We are just saying, bring awareness to the frequencies you are resonating with. So when you notice that your awareness comes with a lot of worrying because the world is experiencing war, just allow yourself to meet yourself with your highest frequency of compassion to transmute your own worries. Why is this so important for the enormous shift on your planet? We as humans are the embodiment of the frequencies. And the moment we bring awareness to our experience of our frequencies, we take responsible of our own radio station. A new level of self-care will be enthusiastic to first give us space and to get our own deepest frequencies, the care and love it needs. In this new transmutation space, new ideas will arise on how to make new steps in the creativity process of your contribution to the whole. Are you just as excited as we are? Because the new downloads are coming with a playful and hopeful, positive energy. So, especially when you are worrying about your own life or about life on Earth, this is the perfect moment to transmute your worries. A new start is here, supporting your new ideas and creativity flow. We always love to use the word creativity flow, because the moment you tune inwards, you realize that this creativity flow cannot be pushed with willpower. The flow can only arise if we first learn ourselves to embrace every frequency, what pops up into our own system. Learning to embrace our own frequencies is learning how to love Source itself. So remember to keep your body relaxed in your morning meditation. And allow yourself to breathe slowly and tune inwards and check in with yourself first. When we are ready to give up willpower and to surrender to the creativity flow inside our human systems, new magic will hit the earth. Yes, thank you for your question. How can creativity falls into action when I don't use willpower? First, you create in the higher frequencies and the higher dimensions. Yes, just use your imagination. When you allow yourself to dream and to visualize your new creation You are actually opening yourself so your universe knows exactly what you want. Tackling willpower is to surrender to the outcome, to trust yourself in the field of not knowing. To open your hands and heart, letting the universe know you are ready to receive. Remember, creating without willpower is allowing yourself to create without knowing the outcome just yet. Are you already smiling? Because we do. Upcoming 2 weeks, a great moment to allow yourself to think big. Or must we say, to inner create big. Draw the lines, give it words. A great moment to fully receive the dreams you want. And remember, creating without willpower is letting go of the outcome. We fully understand the question in your group. How does this manifestation really work on your planet? But that's the only key part we cannot explain to you. It's allowing magic back into your own life. And if you would love to play and be open with this new creation, you can start small and expand to bigger ideas. And please remember to smile while tuning inwards. Because upcoming 2 weeks is a great moment to trust life again. And we are going to silence and integration. Just allowing yourself to tune inward and to listen within. And there is one final enthusiastic message for you, which I will channel. And it comes with a lot of images, which I will explain later. Dear humans, yes, this is a great timing to look at your own fears and to make new steps. To not let your life be ruled by fear, but to make new choices. Because the changes you make these upcoming 2 weeks have a great impact for the rest of the year. So if you are waiting with important decisions, now is the moment to move into action. Have you always waited to ask for these equal rights on your work? Now is the time. Have you always waited to start the gym again, to look good and to allow yourself to feel pretty again? This is your timing. Have you always stopped yourself by dreaming about creativity, but you've never done it? Now is the time. So this is a great week to look at your own challenges. Is what's blocking me, and am I fully ready to go for it? And because there is so much dark news on your planet, we would love to give you some positive news, which you will never hear on your radio or television. There is a new method being prepared and tested at this moment against cancer and sound therapy. And this is in a stage where new results are being processed. And another great news for your planet is that a new animal species have decided to return back to the third dimension and will help the planet allow itself to bring the water to the right places. So welcome back on planet Earth. We thank you so much for doing the work, because the moment you make changes, you are making changes for the whole. When you allow yourself to embrace all frequencies possible inside yourself with a form of deeper love, you are actually practicing acceptance in a whole new level. We thank you so much for your dedication. And when you hear the sound of the gong, just slowly return back into the space where you are meditating right now. Breathing in this new positivity of light. Allowing yourself to see the world from a different perspective of hope. Thank you so much for joining. The moment we meditate together, our light field gets so much stronger. And I would love to speak a little bit about the animal who is returning back to the third dimension. because they are showing me it looks like worms or a mix of worms and it has little legs. But apparently this animal will help to fertilize the ground from a whole new level. And as they say, it's almost extincted, but it actually means that animals can move through dimensions. And when they return back to the third dimension, we as humans can finally see them again. So there's a whole bigger plan happening right now about reconstructing the earth and building the new earth. And this plan is way bigger than we know. So let's trust with a lot of hope that the new earth is here and that we are all building together. So thank you so much. And also thank you so much for the Council of Light for bringing so much positivity. And especially if you are struggling right now, let this just be a reminder that there's also a lot of hope and light for you. I'm out of words. I hope to see you again on Wednesday, the 11th of June, with an evening transmission. And if you would love to help me, please like and subscribe on YouTube or tell your friends about it or share this positive transmission, especially to people who are feeling a little bit down or not full of hope, because this will help us to keep believing in building the earth together. We will meet again with a full moon in Sagittarius, which is also in this playful energy. So let's unpack, let's feel what our new creativity ideas want, and this is a great time to manifest. So let's start this first step together with a lot of love from Luke.